Hey everyone, thanks for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my go-to everyday fall makeup look. It was really simple to create. Please subscribe, like, everything, I don't know, share maybe. If you're interested to see how I achieve this look, then just keep watching. I'm going to be starting with my eyebrows. I will not be showing this though because I kind of want to do a full-length brow tutorial. Now that I have my brows done, I'm going to go on with some concealer just to clean them up a bit. The concealer that I like to use for that is this Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer in the shade Ultralight. All I do is I just take this concealer and I just squirt a little bit onto my hand, and then I take this brush. I don't even know where I got this brush. Honestly, all it says is eyeliner brush, but I think it works so perfectly to just clean up the edges around my eyebrows. Now that I have concealer around my brows, I want to go in with my damp Real Technique sponge, and I just want to blend that out. Now that I've got my brows on and the concealer on with it, I'm going to start going in with eyeshadow. What I'm going to use for that is the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, but this is just to die for. Like, this shade gives me life. I love it so much. So normally what I do is I go in with this color right here, and it's just a very neutral beige color, and I just go in and I put that all over my lid as my base color. Also, this is a e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush that I'm using. After I do that, I like to go in with this color right here, and it's just the lightest shade in the palette, and I just like to bring that on my inner eyes. Then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. contour brush. I really love to take these two shades together, and I put that just right in my crease. Now I'm going to take this little brush right here. I'm just going to take a little bit of this super dark plum color right here that I use to mix in for the crease, and I'm just going to bring that in on my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this Wet n Wild brush that I use as a blending brush. This brush is seriously so amazing. I honestly don't know what the name of it is. If I can figure it out, I will list it below for you. But I'm just going to go in here and just kind of work this eyeshadow out and just really blend it out. We don't want any harsh lines. It's okay if we get, a little bit down here, because I'm going to go on with a wet wipe and actually wipe off all of the fallout and everything. But that just looks so much better from this eye to this eye. Like, come on now. Now I'm actually going to go in with this Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. I'm going to go into this palette again and just take a little bit of this shade right here, and I'm just going to sweep it right up at the top. And this just makes it look so beautiful and just really pops. Now I'm going to be taking this little Wet n Wild brush that's just a little angled brush, and I'm going to be taking this brown right here in the palette, and I'm just going to be dragging that right across my lash line. I'm also going to just drag this a little bit on the lower lash line too. So I'm just going to go in with the same Wet n Wild blending brush. Now I'm going to put on mascara, and I actually have been using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. Now that I've gone in with my mascara, I'm going to go ahead and take just a wet baby wipe, and I'm just going to clean up this eyeshadow here. I'm going to apply my lashes off camera, and then I will be right back. Now that I have my eyes done, I'm going to start on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Baby Skin by Maybelline. I'm just going to go into my T-zone with this. And also on my chin and my forehead. This is where I have the most acne and my pores seem to be the largest. Now that I've gone in with my primer, I'm going to start with my foundation. And my favorite foundation at the moment is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Take a few pumps of this right on my hand. And I'm going to just go in with my damp Real Technique sponge. And I'm going to take some of that product off my hand and just kind of focus it, starting in and working my way out. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Fair. So I just use this concealer. I just cover up any spots that I may have. I've got a little beauty mark here I like to cover up. And just any of these little spots I don't enjoy showing off. I'm going to go in with my Real Technique sponge again and just blend that out. Now that I have my concealer all blended out, I'm going to go in with my setting powder, and I really love the Airspin, Rspin. I've heard it said both ways. I'm not really sure which way is correct. It is a loose powder, so I kind of just get a lot in the top. I take my sponge and I just kind of dab it in there. And then I go in under my eyes and just set that concealer that I put in. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my chin where I put my concealer and on my forehead as well. I don't really bake a lot, so I normally just go ahead and wipe it off as soon as I'm done. Once my face is all set, I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I just go in with a Real Technique sculpting brush, but I go in and get some product. And I just want to contour my cheeks. I like to go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush and just kind of buff that out a little bit. Then I'm going to take this little brush by Soho, just get some product on there on both sides and tap it off. And then I just go in. I'm going to go in with my buffing brush again and just in soft circular motions, just buff that out. I'm just going to go in with this Wet n Wild blush, and I've had it for so long, I've lost the lid. There is no name on the back. I don't know what color it is. I'm so sorry. I like to go in with this Mary Kay brush, and I just take a little bit, and then I just go in and, you know. Now for highlight. Okay, like I said, I am obsessed with this Carli Bybel palette. I'm going to go in with this other Mary Kay brush, and it's just a little bit smaller than the one I used for my blush. I'm just going to go in and obviously take this shade that I love a lot and just kind of mix these two. And then I'm just going to pat that right on my cheekbone. Bring it up here just a tad. I like to go back in with this buffing brush and just kind of blend it all in there. I'm going to move on to my lips now, and I'm going to go in with this lip pencil by MAC called Spice. So I'm just going to line my lips with this. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Soft Spoken. Now that I'm finished with my makeup, I'm actually going to head in the other room and put my wig on real fast, so I will be right back. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Now that I have added my dark hair, my eyebrows look much more natural. So thank you so much for watching. Also, please subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos in the future. And give me a thumbs up on this video. Let me know what you think.